Now, Christmas is looming, and despite the tough economic climate, it's thought the UK will today break all records for online shopping. Known as Mega Monday, it's predicted it'll be the busiest 24 hours to date. Recent years have seen online shopping figures consistently peak on the first Monday in December, probably explained by most UK consumers having just received their last paycheck before Christmas itself. Well, UK consumers are expected to make 115 million visits to retail websites today. That's an increase of 36% over last year, significant growth. Britons are expected to spend £560,000 a minute online, nearly $900,000. Internet sales are due to peak over midday lunch breaks and then again in the evening between 8 and 9 o'clock. Well, here to discuss the boost is the recent spending James Roper from the industry body for online retailers. I mean, growth figures like this just aren't sustainable, are they? What do you put it down to?
Well, they are sustainable. I think we're about halfway through the growth. You know, online shopping's been around essentially 12 years. By 2020, we're expecting half of all shopping to be online. The benefit is prices and convenience, more choice available.
We still see, though, the traditional rush to shops, don't we, like in the States, for example, on Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. I think we've got some pictures of what is shopping hell, certainly as far as I'm concerned there. But are people looking online and then going to check out physically in the shops? Is that how it's done, though?
It's all getting mixed up. Consumers use all the tools available to them, and people shop on, you know, they look at stuff in the shop and then they buy cheaper online, or they look online and then check the stock in the shop to see what it's actually like if they want to touch it. But basically everything's going online. It's all getting mixed up. I think the big change in the last couple of years has been the rise in mobile, and we're looking at 20% of all online shopping being through mobile devices.
So, smartphones.
Smartphones, tablets.
Yeah, we've got these figures here for Britain, haven't we? But what's it like in the rest of the world?
Most of the population's living in the northern hemisphere, and still a lot of the, you know, we got Christianity a lot of where the customer base is. We're looking at 1 billion shoppers spending $1 trillion a year online. It's huge business and growing globally at 20% per annum still. Right.
Okay. So huge, really. And what are the growth areas in terms of the devices or the presence?
Apple iPads, iPhones are taking, they're leading the mobile thing at the moment, but virtual shops are coming. Technology is getting into every aspect of life and just opening the whole thing up. We've got about 1 in 7 shops, 15% of shops, physical shops closed in the UK. I think that will double. We've got about 20,000 too many shops. So, you know, e-commerce is just getting deeper and deeper into the way that consumers operate.
And do you think it's also driven by looking for these bargains as well in tough economic times? If you can save a few quid, if you can save a few dollars on something now by doing it online, that's a real imperative, isn't it?
It certainly is. The highest growth in Europe is in places like Spain and Greece and Portugal, where people are having to really do everything they can to make the money stretch. And of course, as online is getting bigger and more efficient and more competitive, the prices are still dropping online in the way that they can't in the physical shops, because there's just no way that they can reduce the margins.
Can the system cope, though, in terms of delivery as well? Because if you don't get in soon, perhaps you're going to have problems, and it's not going to arrive by the 25th.
Well, yes. I mean, if you want to order your grocery shopping, do it now, because the slots are coming available right now and will run out. But the delivery industry is massively invested in this area. You know, it's a very exciting area for the delivery industry, and all manner of new things are coming out, a lot of new investment. Delivery is not really the problem that it used to be at all.
All right. OK, James Roper. Happy clicking. Thank you very much indeed.
Thanks, Steve.
Now,